With Cobra Kai Season 4 less than a year away, we are all likely dying to know more about some of our favorite characters and actors. Let's take a deep dive into the lives of some of the cast members and find out some secrets that you wouldn't even imagine. Before we get started, be sure to hit that like button and ring the notification bell for more videos. Ralph Macchio, date of birth November 4th, 1961, age 59 years old, relationship status married. Ralph Macchio is one of the most iconic names behind both the Cobra Kai and Karate Kid series. He played Daniel LaRusso in the original films as well as the new series. He starred in several other films and television shows since then, including The Outsiders, 8 is Enough, My Cousin Cindy, and Ugly Betty. Did you know that despite his good looks, Ralph is actually 59 years old? He was born in Huntington, New York, and his parents owned a ranch when he was younger. He says his family is originally from Naples. If you're anything like I am, this next fact will blow you away. Ralph met the love of his life when he was only 15 years old, and the two have been together ever since then. It's safe to say that most romantic relationships in Hollywood don't last very long. If you think about it, some relationships don't even last a full year. Though Ralph says he met his wife when the two were teenagers, long before he ever took on the amazing role of Daniel in the Karate Kid series back in 1984. He says the two met at his cousin's Sweet 16 birthday party. The party was at his grandmother's house and sparks immediately began to fly between the two. He says that both he and his wife knew that their relationship was meant to be long before they were ever officially married. They were married in 1987 and now have 2 children together. He is now enjoying the return to the spotlight along with his wife after proving to be a serious force to be reckoned with in the new Cobra Kai series. William Zabaka, date of birth October 20th, 1965, age 55, relationship status married.
Hold it.
No, don't touch it.
Sir, excuse me.
Yeah, sorry, didn't know. Feel the burn.
William Zabaka co-starred alongside Ralph Macchio in the original Karate Kid series, but hasn't done too much in Hollywood since then. He auditioned for the film immediately after graduating high school. He planned on attending college immediately afterward, but filming for the Karate Kid took far too much time, so he was forced to drop out. After the movie, he would take on a few minor roles in films like Just One of the Guys and Back to School. He would also have a role in National Lampoon's European Vacation in 1985. After this, he would have minor roles in independent films throughout the 90s and early 2000s. However, in 2004, he tried his hand at writing and directing a short film and was nominated for an Academy Award. When he was unable to continue his career as an actor, he began to direct more often. In 2007, he directed a music video for the band No More Kings. By 2017, William was ready to reclaim his fame when he was asked to reprise his role as Johnny Lawrence in Cobra Kai. He was immediately interested and signed on with YouTube Premium to be the first season of the show, which would take place 34 years after the original series. The show was eventually canceled when YouTube decided to pull the plug on most of its original programming, but Netflix was, thankfully, able to bring the series back and continue the storyline. Unlike Ralph, William didn't find his true love until 2008 when he married Stacy Zabaka. They now have 2 children together, and William has devoted his life to Christianity. Martin Kove, date of birth March 6, 1946, age 74, relationship status married. Martin Kove has been an actor since 1971, but did you know that he was also a highly skilled martial artist? Obviously, Martin was given the role of John Kreese in the original Karate Kid series, but he has been active in the movie business and martial arts business ever since the series concluded. He was born in Brooklyn and was raised in the Jewish religion for most of his life. In the 1970s, he would appear in more films and television shows than we could count, including Little Murderers, Savages, Cops and Robbers, Cap'n, Gunsmoke, 3 for the Road, and The Incredible Hulk. After making his appearance in the Karate Kid series throughout the 1980s, his career would continue to see him in various films over the next few decades. He played all sorts of characters, taking on roles as anyone from a cab driver to a sheriff through the 2000s. He even made appearances in The Goldbergs. Martin has kept his love life pretty quiet, but he married Vivian Cove back in 1981, long before he found popularity in the Karate Kid series. He now has 2 children, and the two seem to be doing better than ever. Zolo Maradona, date of birth, June 9th, 2001, age 19 years old, relationship status, presumably single.
Here it comes. All right, what are you waiting for? Keep going.
Zola Maradona was born long after the Karate Kid franchise has ended, but that doesn't mean he can't bring the new generation of this series to life. He is one of the stars of the show and is arguably one of the most important characters in the series. He plays Miguel, Johnny's star pupil. Miguel found himself in the dojo after he wanted to escape a dangerous life on the streets. With Johnny's help, he is doing his best to turn his life around and learn some very valuable skills that will help him as he grows up. Considering Zolo is so young, we don't know too much about his life. He was born in 2001 and is currently just 19 years old. He was raised in Los Angeles and began acting back in 2012 when he appeared in Parenthood for 51 episodes. He was in a few other small-time shows, but he is obviously most well known for playing Miguel in Cobra Kai. But did you know that he and his co-star Hannah Keppel have been dating since season 1? Well, sort of. We don't really know for sure if the two are still dating, but there have been rumors that they broke up a while back. Either way, that's still adorable the two were together in the first place. Courtney Hengler, date of birth, December 11th, 1978, age 42, relationship status, married.
Unbelievable. And I'm sure it's no coincidence he's wiped out our sales staff the last week of the month. I know him.
Well, look, we're gonna...
Courtney Hengler takes on the role of Amanda, playing the wife of Daniel in Cobra Kai. She is one of the more reasonable characters of the series and is known for being super humble and willing to share a conversation or laugh with anyone. We are happy to see that Danny wound up with someone he can trust and depend on. I'm sure most of us were left wondering what would happen to Danny after his girlfriend completely broke his heart and spirit in the Karate Kid 2. Thankfully, he found refuge in the arms of Amanda, and the two have been living happily together ever since. In the real world, Courtney is in a committed relationship with Ross Cohn, a producer. They announced that they were having a baby back in 2019, and the two seem to be super happy together. Courtney is just 38 years old, and she says she couldn't be happier to share children with Ross. She said in an interview that he is hands down the best person to ever make babies with. That's a bit strange, but we're glad they're happy together. Tanner Buchanan, date of birth, December 8th, 1998, age 22, relationship status, presumably single.
Looks like Karate Boy want to throw down. Sure does. Yeah, man. Go ahead. Give you a free shot.
Tanner Buchanan plays the role of Robby in Cobra Kai. He trains with Daniel quite often, which doesn't really sit well with his father. Tanner is new to the acting business, but he has a background in dance that has helped him master many of the moves from the Cobra Kai series. He says that learning how to do choreography is unlike anything he could have ever imagined. We can all imagine how difficult some of the Cobra Kai scenes can be to pull off. Tanner says learning choreography is way harder than I expected because you really have to be in tune, not only with what you're doing, but almost exactly with what the other person is doing. Tanner doesn't seem to be dating anyone at the moment, but we know that he is in a relationship with Lizzie Broadway in the past. The two shared several Instagram posts together and were seen on their YouTube channel together, but they haven't posted the one other in a long time. They may just be taking a break from the public eye, but chances are they broke up a short while back. Thanks so much for watching. Did we miss any of your favorite characters? Let us know who else you'd want to see in the future videos in the comments below. Also, be sure to hit that like button and ring the notification bell for more videos.